Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LEGO Fortnite Expeditions. For the past few days on my channel, I've been having a lot of fun with the plasma pistols inside of Odyssey, and honestly, I've been distracted from the fact that Expeditions just got a huge update. And in case you didn't hear about it, it kind of flew under the radar, and I'm honestly a few days late to it, so we got a little bit of catching up to do, and in today's video, I'm gonna run through everything that's new, as well as showing some of the new things off, and starting in the journal, you'll see that there's a bunch of new challenges and quests for you to complete, and the first thing you'll notice is that with these new quests, they're going to be giving you more things like uncommon weapon crates. Now, that's exciting because if you played the game as it came out, you would know that there were really only gray and green weapons, aka common and uncommon weapons, which were kind of trash. Like, it wasn't very exciting to get a bunch of green weapons, and honestly, they were just kind of annoying. You'd be recycling them a ton, and what you were really looking for were some of these rare items that were pretty rare. They were really hard to find, but that is no more. The good news is now rare items are a lot easier to get. Not only that, probably the most exciting thing about this Expeditions update comes in the hero classes. If you guys have been staying tapped into the game, you'll know that you would have only been able to get to level 30 prior to this update, but now they raised the level cap to 40. As you can see here, I've already started progressing past our previous cap at 30, and there's obviously still a lot of work for me to do with Rift Ripper, Shadow Caller, and the Hunter. I'll talk about all the hero classes a little bit more in detail later in this video, because honestly, I don't know if Rift Ripper is the best. I'm pretty sure Shadow Caller is better, but like I said, we'll talk about that more later. Anyway, coming back over here to the skill tree, you'll see that they did uncap the third phase of upgrades. For me, you'll still see a locked icon, but you'll see that it unlocks at level 31, which we are very, very close to getting. So let's just jump into some missions and show you guys what's new inside of them, and also talk about some of the drops and things you might be able to expect when you jump in after this update. And wait a sec, coming over here to the missions board, you'll see that this random dude in my lobby is currently carrying what appears to be a legendary Warhammer. And yes, it is attainable. You're now able to get legendaries and epics, which is very, very exciting. And let's be on the lookout for them today while we jump into our missions, but we'll start with a normal mission. But this is a very exciting time in LEGO Fortnite in general. There's obviously new content in Odyssey with the weapons, plus all the stuff coming to Expeditions. So if you are new and you're excited for everything coming in the LEGO Fortnite universe, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We got you guys covered with absolutely everything as it's dropping. Anyway, here we go, guys. Getting into the mission, the first thing you'll notice is that when I open my inventory, I've just got a ton of rare weapons, honestly more than I'll ever need. Not only that, rare charms are also in the game now, and they buffed everything. For example, previously with something like these health gadgets, you were only able to get an increase of 30 health per gadget, whereas now with these rare gadgets, you'll get 45 max health. Not only that, but you can also find better ones like this one here that'll increase your critical chance by 7% as well. But yeah, across the board, you can look out for a bunch of new rare items. Before this update, you weren't even able to get rare gadgets, which is actually insane. And if you're grinding this mode, I would definitely be on the lookout for the best gadgets, because there's going to be a ton. And there we go. In our first chest of the video, we already got a set of the iron plasma pistols. Let's see what these have on them. Yep, they're gonna have 3 tier 3 rune upgrades, which is absolutely amazing. But let's not lose sight of what we're actually here to do, and that is, of course, finish the mission. I feel like when you play this mode, you run into a lot of players that actually have no idea what they're even doing, so they don't help you on the missions, and I don't want to be that guy today. So there we go. We got our first mission complete, and when you complete a mission, remember to look out for the chest in the middle that'll go ahead and spawn in. It'll give you some great rewards, and hopefully we can get something good like an epic or a legendary in this video. Anyway, in terms of giving you guys some tips to help you find some rare and epic items, go ahead and explore the map whenever you're doing missions, and make sure you do not miss any of these large chests here. Unfortunately, this one didn't have anything good, but large chests are pretty rare. There's about 3 to 4 of them on every map. They'll always spawn in the same spots as well, so once you know where they are, they're very easy to just make a run around the map and look for them. And these chests will just give you a better chance at finding some lucky items. And unfortunately, we searched all of them in this map and we didn't find any right now, but we'll continue playing throughout this video and also finishing as many missions as we possibly can. So let's just speed run the rest of this one here. We'll pop that off, and then of course we'll make sure we're always searching these chests. And here we go. We found our final boss here, which is going to be Core. And she's actually pretty easy to take out, especially if you're using something like an ultimate, because you just do so much damage to her. Oh, and here we go. We got a Shadow Caller in our lobby, and look at him just absolutely shred Core. Oh my goodness. That's what I was actually going to talk about a bit, guys. In my previous videos, I've been saying that Rift Ripper is the best, and honestly, I am not moving away from Rift Ripper because I still love using this hero. But if you haven't seen, Shadow Caller is super overpowered when you go ahead and combine her ult with some of her other abilities. It just absolutely tanks through any enemy. You guys are seeing it on screen here, but it just does a ton of damage, and there's really no cooldown. So I would recommend either using Shadow Caller or Rift Ripper. Hunter's obviously still great, but it's just something I've noticed, and I feel like I had to put it in a video since I didn't highlight it earlier. Anyway, we're one mission away from leveling up, so let's get into another one. And stay tuned because I'm recycling all my weapons throughout this video, and as you can see, we are so close to max essence. And later in this video, we will be talking to the weapon vendor and rolling all of our essence to try and get lucky with a rare item. Actually, it's not rare, it's epic. You guys get the point though. But we spawned into our next mission, and I'm literally just gonna speedrun it. If I find any interesting drops, I'll be sure to show you guys. But like I said, we're just trying to get our hero class to that next phase. So let's just get into it. And defeating this Titan was a little bit too easy. And just like that, he is down. That was literally the quickest mission of all time. We're going to go ahead and search some chests to see if we can get lucky here. But this is our final reward chest. Probably nothing too crazy in here. Yeah, we're just going to get some metal daggers. Not too bad. Well, like I said, what we're really looking for is to get lucky with something better. Like, look at this dude. He has Sapphire pistols right now, bro. I'm trying to get like him, but honestly, I just need to grind a little bit more. As you can see, though, we do have 10,000 essence. And we also got to level 31. So basically what I'm saying is there's a lot to do when we're back in this lobby. First off, let's check out the upgrades we can do, because as you can see here, we now have phase 3 unlocked, which like I said is new in this new update. I've already upgraded a majority of my second phase for Rift Ripper, so we can jump to phase 3 now. Let's see what we got. This is a faster cooldown. Oh, that's so good. Okay, we might do that. Yeah, we're gonna take that one, and now we have 3 left, which means we can only really do this. You know what? I don't even really care about increased stamina right now. We're gonna save some of our points. Obviously, the fun part about Expeditions is that you're not forced to upgrade in any order. You can just go with whatever you prefer. Either way, though, we're gonna start recycling some of our blues, because honestly, we don't really need them right now. And the reason we're doing that is so we can come over here to the weapon vendor. I'm gonna go with this guy here today, and we're just gonna see if we can get lucky. All I want are some plasma pistols, since that's my favorite thing to use in the game. So we're gonna use all of our essence up, and hopefully we can get something good here. Okay, just a few more rolls. We should be able to get one more out of here. And when we open our inventory, it's time for the big reveal. We're looking for a purple. My hopes aren't too high because I've had the worst luck in this game, but let's go ahead and open our inventory and check it out. Okay, yeah, we didn't get anything really that good, but this is a good pistol. Wait, we have ability damage 4 and chain lightning 3, which means basically zapping. It's actually pretty good. Okay, we're gonna use those. Like I said, guys, make sure you're paying attention to what runes you're getting on your weapons. Other than that, though, I'm really just gonna recycle these because I'm not too impressed by any of them. But that is part of what makes this game so fun. The fact that you just have to endlessly grind and hope for better weapons. I don't know. I love games like that, and that's why Expeditions is so fun to me. So I'm gonna keep on completing missions and upgrading my character, and I will catch you guys in my next video on Expeditions. Let me know what you think about this mode, and obviously I'll be back in Odyssey soon as well. But that's been it for me today. Hopefully you found this video helpful. One last thing, if you watched all the way until the end, I just launched my Roblox channel, and we're daily uploading on that one. So go ahead and check that out in the description, or by clicking on the video that's on screen right now, and subscribe before you head out. But it's been your boy Kaz, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.